everyone, welcome to Weekend Box Office, where it looks like Amsterdam is the biggest flop of the year and Halloween ends. It opened, in my opinion, quite a well number. Although I did see this movie did receive a mixed reception from audience and the critic on Rotten Tomatoes score, but this movie was released same day on Peacock and in theater. So, of course, this will affect this movie's overall box office. So Halloween Ends was expected, people are expected this movie to open to $50 million, like the last one, Halloween Kills, which did open to $49 million. But looks like Halloween Ends did open to $41 million 3-day weekend. Although I saw this morning the creator for this movie and the director, they're blaming Universal for releasing this movie same day on Peacock and theater at the same time. This day all the studio, they are trying to get those streaming service business. In the process, of course, they are sacrificing their movies overall box office success. I felt like then again Halloween Kills was released on Peacock and theater same time also, so there is no surprise about that. I feel like Halloween Ends, when this movie initially dropped, it did trend throughout the weekend on Twitter. I saw many people who were excited to see this movie, which explain why this movie still, although it did get mixed reception from people, but still managed to make $41 million at the domestic market. I don't think this movie, especially the Halloween movie, now that we have seen three of them, and three of them crossed almost, the whole franchise has crossed more than 1.3 something billion dollar. Do we think Universal will stop making Halloween movie? Of course not. People are still really love this franchise because this franchise is around for so long. So I do think they will be at some point, I guess, reboot this franchise again. Personally, I find this Halloween Ends box office really very surprising, honestly. I heard nothing about this movie. I didn't heard any buzz about this movie or nothing. Although Universal was advertising this movie everywhere, like I go, I did see Halloween Ends poster everywhere. So I wouldn't say they didn't advertise, because they did advertise for this movie. It looks like it did paid off. So Halloween Ends movie's overall box office number, I would say, is quite impressive. However, if I look into Amsterdam, this movie starring Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, John David Washington, and many other big names in this movie, how is this movie is the biggest flop of the year? I have no idea. Although this movie isn't good, that helps, I guess. But whenever it comes to, I know many people will be blaming Disney why you are not advertising this movie or whatnot. They did advertise this movie. I did see advertisement for Amsterdam also. But overall, this movie isn't good. What can they do? Especially this movie star Christian Bale, he is not able to bring anybody to theater, unfortunately. Neither is Margot Robbie. How is she making all this money? That is surprises, honestly. So this movie only crossed $18 million at the worldwide box office, and this movie did cost, I think it did cost more than $200 million, because advertising and also movie cost. This movie cost to made $80 million, but I did say, as I was saying, advertising. So overall, I think people are saying Disney will lose a lot of money for this movie, and I'm here thinking, I don't know why these people are getting big bucks if they're not able to bring audience to the theater, because overall this movie wasn't good. I get that. But when you have this big star, they are not able to pull anybody to theater. So that's sad. And the other saddest thing is this, Halloween Ends. It is word of mouth for Halloween Ends. It's not great. And here it is doing decent business at the box office, which tells me this movie star, they're not really movie star, are they? They're just good actor. I guess they're I don't know. Overall, it's really surprising how the Amsterdam is the biggest flop of the year. Personally, I thought the trailer looked really awful. So I have not seen this movie, so I cannot comment on that, how movie is the overall movie is. But the trailer look of it, this movie's idea and the overall, I think it's supposed to be flop. Of course, overall, the smile is still going strong at the box office. And overall, I'm really excited what happened next weekend, because the Black Adam will be opening. And that's my thought on this weekend box office. Let me know in the comment which one surprises you, which one you think is disappointment. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to share my other box office news video. Enjoy this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.